Parental alienation is one of the most confusing things to fight legally, mainly because it is not seen as a legal argument because there's no diagnosis for parental alienation. And courts have to have a precedent set in order to be able to rule upon it, meaning there were cases before that established what it is. Now, before you go, man, I'm going to be the case that establishes that. We've actually had guys in our group do that for the first time in their courts, which is kind of doing a favor to many, many people who enter into that system. I would not start there. What I would start with first is looking at your parenting plan. And if you need to learn how to do that, you can get my free 30 and 30, which is an awesome free product that will take you through the process. You look through your parenting plan. If you don't have a parenting plan, you need to get your parenting plan. And then you need to see how this parental alienation equates to breaking parts of that parenting plan. That is how you argue it. That is how you enforce it. And I would highly recommend you involving a third party like a GAL, a friend of the court, custody evaluators, psychological evaluations, these types of things. And they, some are cheaper than others, some are free, most of them aren't, and some are very expensive. And that is going to be how you start to argue this, all right? Now, that may sound hard and complicated. It is. But there are people who've done it, and I have the largest group of people who have done it and accomplished it and solved the thing that you're trying to solve. Now, I know you may not be able to afford my group. This is why we make the free content we have. This is very long, very complicated. I pinned some videos at the top of my TikTok, but more importantly, you could watch the playlists on my YouTube that will take you through this more thoroughly in exactly what has worked for other men who have issues like you. All right, check it out. Tons of free resources for you. Start using it. You can win. It's very hard, but just know this. If you want to lose, if you want to give up, that's way easier to do. So let's learn how to win.